Everybody, it's David Cinelli.
Ariana and I.
We're realtors with Royal LePage Signature with
Fast Talk Friday.
All right, so today's topic, last week we talked about some of the disadvantages of buying pre-construction condos. So today we want to give you the flip side, the positives. So there are a lot of positives, which I've personally bought 3-4 pre-construction I think already to this point, and we're not going to stop at this point, but yeah, so what are some advantages, and you've bought before as well, pre-construction. So what are some advantages?
One of my favorites is the deposit structure. So the fact that you don't have to give 20% all at once. Every single project has its own structure and it's spaced out, could be 3 months, 6 months, a year. So it just gives you a little bit more flexibility and time to get your down payment ready.
Yeah, and depending on the builder as well, some of those, they might ask you for increments of 5%, but they might stretch them out all the way for maybe 5 years. You know, it all depends, and some builders will actually have incentives saying, you know, we have to pay 10% down and then the rest of the 20% on closing. So there is a lot. Another thing I like about that, because you're not putting all that money down, you don't have to have a mortgage for most of these. Like, you just need what they call a pre-approval. You go into a bank and they say, or a lender, and they tell you that you can afford this on closing, but you don't need to have the mortgage ready to go. So that's a good one. What's another advantage?
I like the fact that you can choose all your upgrades, so you can choose the layout that you like, choose the finishes.
You can also choose the unit, like where it is in the building too. Like, again, so the more popular projects, you don't always you get to pick the unit you kind of like, and you can pick the spot. And if sometimes it goes into the lottery, and if you get the unit you like, it's great. If you don't like it, move on to the next project. So if you want to have a corner unit, great. If you don't want to be beside the garbage or the elevator, you don't put those units into the hat of the ones you're interested in. So yeah, that's also another one I do. I also love the fact that, yeah, you get to look at all the different floor plans and see what kind of units you're looking towards. So for example, like, some people don't mind having a long hallway where other people hate it because you are paying maintenance fees on that square footage, right? And also the last one is for timing, right? So if you're an investor, because most of these projects take longer than a couple of years, not getting into the idea is, like, as an investor, I like the fact that sometimes these projects take 5, 6, 7, 8 years to build. In that time, I've only put 10-15% down, and the market here in Toronto is mostly, or in the GTA area, every year has been going up steadily. So hopefully by that time, when their unit is ready to go, you've already made money on the project. Yeah, so those are some advantages. Am I missing anything?
No. If you're interested in seeing what projects we have access to, let us know.
Yeah, I think at Royal LePage Signature we have like 70 or something. I think that's what Jeff was saying the other day. Like, we have a lot of projects, and you'll see too. Like, we'll post a bunch on our Instagram. We don't even post all of them because there's so many projects. So if you are interested, please feel free to reach out, and we'd love to be able to help you.
Thanks.